Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Wow. How are you doing? Anyway, taking koko kin now. Any gidi èèyàn pàtàkì. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for following us. And if you're new here, we say you welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining me. You know, say earlier we were talking about our people on this scamming and Yahoo business all over the world. Nigerian name is now synonymous with. Thank you, Becky. Nigerian's name, I'm even trying to move it. It's like it's covering my view, but I have some stuff here, so I can't move it. And I don't want to put it where I will go and push it and it will fall and pour on my rug. That's why I put it. I know here will be difficult for me to move, but here I may be talking and my hand will eat it. So that's why I'm trying to be very careful. Okay, I have a little space here. So Nigerian name is becoming very synonymous with scamming. When you talk about Yahoo, we are not the only one. A lot of countries are doing it, but it seems our own is loudest. Maybe, I don't know why, but is it enough to justify it? No. Unfortunately, we are spoiling chances for an honest... People are spoiling chances, not we. I'm not among, and I will never be among. Neither will my children. We are now spoiling chances for people, for honest, clean Nigerians who are working tirelessly, honestly, and legitimately. I have come across, when people ask, where are you from? I say Nigeria. They say, oh, and they don't want to talk anymore. By that time, I understand why they said, oh, and they are not saying anything anymore. I quite understand without them telling me. It's as bad as that, you know. Very, very sad and very unfortunate. Now, I came across this video. The video was posted like an hour ago on Twitter. And I want us to watch it together. What a shame. What a big shame that all we are now, even among us, I said they no see Oyinbo scam again. We hear that Nigerians are relocating abroad. They are relocating to Ghana. When they say they relocate to Ghana, most times I ask, what are they going to do in that Ghana? When they say they relocate to a certain place, I question it, that what really are they going to do in that place? Because I know some of the people in that country too are looking for greener pastures. When you are talking about immigrants, black immigrants relocating, if you take Nigeria, you will take Ghana. You will take Kenya. You will take Sierra Leone, Cameroon, most of the West African countries. Thank you, Evangelist Paul. You will take them. So when I hear Nigerians are relocating to such countries, I always think about what are the jobs are they really doing there for survival if the citizens of those countries are relocating. You know, but of course, some people are actually into business in such countries, legitimate business. And that is why one has to be very, very careful now in allowing people get too close to you. Come out, but come out, go by. Maybe they don't come take, maybe they don't come spoil your own. Zimbabwe, yes. Zimbabwe people are relocating to. I know some African countries that have their presence in abroad. Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Cameroon, Senegal, Ethiopia. Ethiopia are huge in abroad too. They are huge in abroad too, Ethiopians. In fact, I've been seeing Ethiopians in abroad since over 20-something years when I started traveling in Turkey. Ethiopians have huge presence in Turkey. They used to be most of their sales people in Turkey. So it's not new. Tanzania. Okay, Togo no man travel, dada. Ah, And Somalians too. Oh, really? Yes, Somalians, you are right. Somalians too travel a lot. Yes. They migrate too. You are right. I know, but I don't know Togo people really travel that much. Ah. Benin Republic, Congo people, they are the ones that are in Paris. All those countries where they speak French. They are mostly in those countries where they speak French. Congo. You are right. I don't know Togolese travel, though. I don't know they travel that much. Wow. I always think they don't travel that much. And people in Benin Republic, I don't know they travel that much. Anyway, so I saw this video and, okay, most of them were forced refugees. Those are Somalians. Somalians and some countries or some one-ton countries. So I saw this video. Let us listen to the video before we go on. Then I will leave my line open for you to call in and give your opinion. Let me get the phone ready. Is the phone charged? Yes, it's charged. Oh, people are still calling. Message. Ah, Mogbeo. Somebody just sent me a message now that somebody scammed her of $135,000 and the person is living in Dubai. He's a Nigerian. Let me quick. Again, Panty, hold on. I just opened my message. Ah, she's an elderly woman. Auntie, if you are watching me, I'm not putting your speaker. I'm going to go you know. You see, when we tell people not to talk or we shame them when they talk, a lot of people will keep quiet and anybody can be a victim tomorrow. Shegbo, $135,000. Anyway, that will be for part of the show we'll do tomorrow so that we can bring it out. You know, a country that is singing, Kinshati Lowo, Ole Lobo Moje, Kinshati Lowo, Money Order, Kinshati Lowo, Waya, Kinshati Lowo, Bode come and marry, Kinshati Lowo. What do we expect? I want thing, one sachet, loru moju. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣáṣẹ́ o tó bá yá kò sílùú tó máa gbà yín mú as Nigerians wàláì wọ́n ń ṣáṣẹ́ láì fojú korun ọ̀lẹ́sùn ọ̀lẹ́ làágùn ọ̀lẹ́sùn ọ̀lẹ́ ò mọ Google. When they sang that song, you embrace it. Nigerian Broadcasting Commission àbí kí náà porúkọ wọn, they approved that song. When pastors want to preach, pastor is coming against the poor. He's talking down on the poor. What do you expect? I'm only asking question, no. When pastors are preaching, they are preaching on prosperity. They are preaching on how they became rich without working. And you think some Alagbari people are not looking at them and say, if this pastor can be a billionaire without working, what are the scope do they use? How did they become a billionaire? And those ones will look at them and say, even myself, I can be a billionaire. Please help me to share as you are watching on Facebook. Ghana don't send 231 Nigeria back to sender. When now get una load, making a take una load, they manage them. Don't bring them to our country to come and pollute our country and teach our people bad thing. Then say, go back to your country where you are coming from. How did they arrest them? How did they find them out? Shebawa Lankori. If you don't get money, hide your face. We make people who don't have money, we make them feel less, that they are not human being. If you don't get money, hide your face. You can call me small daughter, Omo Yatisha. We even dance to it. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Abi we know the dance. ti nẹ́nẹ́, ìgboro ti dàrú. Kí la ó ti ṣe yìí sí? And Oyinbo no dey. Oyinbo don't lock their door. Even though some people are still before. That is why Oyinbo, that is why they did their system in a way that if you want to transfer money, if the transfer is getting too much, they will lock your account. Remember a story of one of our sister on this page that I brought her story. She gave me permission. Any story you see me share it, the people gave me permission and said, Auntie, share this story up outside, but protect my privacy. She said it was a bank that saved her from sending all her money to Nigeria to a scammer that she met. She met the guy online. I'll play the video. Any suru. She met the guy online. They've been talking for a long time. The guy has introduced. Kino to tag me see by. The guy said, the woman said she has spoken to his mother, to the daughter, to the worker, so she was very comfortable. The scope they use, I have told the story, I can't go back on it. Like play. Now by herself, she went to transfer. She went to transfer the money. Please, if I finish, tell me something remind me if I don't mention it. What I wanted to say about buying insurance among our people. Furawa, lama said to arawa. So she said she has transferred part of the money. She transferred the second one because she can't transfer at a go. Our bank called her that, are you sure you are the one transferring this money? She said yes. Somebody said anywhere account over $1,000 from my account is flagged sharply. I will set that thing on my page too, on my phone too. I will set it. So she said she sent the money, the first one, the second one. I think she was to send about, I can't remember the actual amount, but about 20-something thousand. So she has already done 11,000. Or was it 17,000. Before that 17,000, she has given some money already. So everything in total was close to 30,000. So, but the one she was doing at that time, she has sent about 17 or something, remaining about $11,000 to send. That was when they lock her account. Just like the caller of that yesterday said, she was now trying to call the guy to tell the guy that, wait, so the money is not going again. I don't know why. She said that was when she found out she has been blocked by the guy. Like play. She tried the guy's mommy's number, blocked. The guy's daughter's number, blocked. Driver, blocked. She was blocked from every avenue to contact the guy. That was when it dawned on her. And as at that time, she was going through serious issue financially. The second day, she lost her job. She said she almost went bonkers. She's watching me here. She said, Auntie, please share the story outside so that people can. She said, since then, maybe some of you need to experience it. Some of you need to experience it to understand it. And of course, we have a lot of enablers in our society. A lot of enablers. Anyway, they say some of your children back home, Ghana say there is no space for them. They don't want them in their country. Oh yeah?
Victims to their apartments, and that they are using them to engage in prohibited cyber activities. So they called on the office to assist in their arrest and then prosecution. Now, at the complaint, it's a whole estate that has about 50 houses. And if the complainant is alleging that about 26 of the houses are being used for the
fraudulent activities,
that should tell you that about half of the facility is being used to commit crime. So we had to do a lot of field verification or surveillance to identify which of the houses were being used to perpetrate the crime that was alleged in the petition. And as part of the verification, we were able to identify all the 26 houses. So we decided to strike to strike all the 26 houses simultaneously. So we embarked on an operation that we named Operation Rescue Shield. So the operation that brought about these whole numbers you are seeing here is called Operation Rescue Shield. And that is exactly a week today. By 3:30 a.m., we were at the estate with a group of men, from the National Security and then the Ghana Police Service. So we were able to conduct a search into all the 26 houses that we identified. And after that, we arrested. By that time, we didn't know who was a victim and who was a suspect. So we arrested close to 233 individuals. Then they were brought to the office for screening. It was after the screening that we realized that these were the suspects and then these were the victims. And some were also Ghanaians that we have to deal with in Ghana. So this whole assignment came as a result of the complaint that we received from an informant in Ghana. One of them was brought a day before we went in for the assignment. Some had been there 8 weeks, others years, others 2 years, 4 years, some even 5 years. Now, what we realized is that some of them, because of their long stay in the house or their experience in the house, their main bosses are in Nigeria here, and that they are the ones fronting and then instilling discipline in the new recruits in the house. So the victim and the suspects, that is mostly their job. About 25 of them, that is what they are doing. The main chairman are in Nigeria. And then those that were arrested, the suspect you see there now, were the ones fronting for the chairman in Nigeria. And by that, they were to make sure that
the chairman in Nigeria
or the boys that they bring there don't run away, and they work as planned. In the first place, most of the victims came through unapproved route. So if we were to even take them on that, we could have prosecuted them because they are undocumented migrants in Ghana. And as I speak with you, the owner of the facility is also going through investigations. You understand? Because we believe that in all this, he also has a role to play. So, like you are talking about aiding and abetting. If the owner had not given the facility had not given his room or his apartment for these suspects, there's no way they could have done that. So obviously, Nigerians couldn't have come to Ghana and then engage in what they did. So there are people in Ghana who are behind them. So for those ones, we are going to go after them, as you have started with the owner of the estate. As I speak with you, we have some of the suspects that we are prosecuting in Ghana. We brought these ones to Nigeria because of the numbers. You understand? And the complaint that we were getting from them, the complaint of sickness, about half of them, more than half of them were complaining of sickness every other day. To come back to Nigeria, once they are receiving treatment, then NAPTIP will help with the prosecution. And then also,
they don't want to go back.
Of the recruiters, the main suspects are in Nigeria here. So when you bring the suspects we have here, the suspect and the victims we have here to the NAPTIP, that will help them in arresting the other victim suspects that are also in Nigeria. That is why we brought this set of victims and then the suspect. But subsequently, if we get some that we feel that it's right for us to prosecute, we prosecute in Ghana. I just want to admonish the youth that Ghana and Nigeria are the same. What is happening in Ghana is the same thing that is happening here. So don't be carried away by somebody telling you that there are greener pastures in Ghana, and the moment you come to Ghana, you come and make it. It doesn't work like that. For you to make it in life, you have to go through processes. So I believe that we need to engage the youth, as Madam said, in constant education. And then also, the thing is, if anybody tells you that I want to take you outside to any country apart from Nigeria, and I don't tell your parents, please know that there's something fishy about it. Because for some of these victims that we spoke to, they said that they told them that they shouldn't tell their parents, and that when they do, their parents will not.
There are some of them, their parents know. Their parents know.
If they had discussed it with their parents, they would have given them a different advice. So when
sorry, that was not part of it. Me not cut it. So that is the video. You see how they were raided, how they got complaint, and they did not waive it. They went to raid them. They said both the person will get house, will enter house for them, will be prosecuted. Both the people where they in catch, they will be prosecuted. They say they don't want Ghana to be spoiled. They don't want Ghana's name. Either they are, whether they are not even Nigeria, whether all of them will be Nigeria, we don't know now. But because now, once they see any black person will do something, and that person happens to be Africa, automatically they say it's Nigeria. You see how our name don't good, make a note. Don't say that, no be Nigeria spoil, oh. This one that we say Nigeria don't spoil. No, it's the people. The people inside, gang. The people inside, gang. I don't spoil Nigeria. Anyway, make I put number, make una begin call. Enter and give una opinion on this matter. Shall Ghana do well? I be Ghana do bad for this matter? Temi Tope Osindini, see the comments. So let me do the comments by myself. Hopefully, I do it well, the way she writes it. 1, 2, 4, 0, 3, 5, 1, 9, 2, 8, 7. WhatsApp only. But in the comments here, ma wa bo se ma le ma, ó yẹ kó lè ma pin, ó ṣe sweetheart. Mi mo ko wa bi mi in the comments. All right, for you guys to call in, has Ghana done well with what they have done? Are they supposed to let them do the jail time in their country and forgive them? Or are they supposed to allow some powerful people to step in? You understand? And say, leave them now. The guy said their chairman that they are working for, they Nigeria. In other words, maybe those guys are pickers. There are some of them they call pickers. Who are the pickers? The pickers are the people who then collect money. That's what all I know about them, Sha. So, now the story be that. As I see him, I say make I bring him. We never finish one way with the talk. Another one don't come up. 231 Nigeria. Sent back to Nigeria. Because they went to do Yahoo in another man's country. Ghana say, don't come and spoil our country for us. The number is pinned if you want to call in. Don't come and spoil Ghana for us. Don't come and pollute our people. Don't come and teach them what our hand will not be able to capture. Don't come and touch them whereby among international community, they will tag Ghana, Yahoo country. Ghana say, no, we don't want that in our country. Go back to where you are coming from. Multi-pin number. I have pinned the number for you to call. You will be calling the number that you know. I say don't call my 347 again. Don't call my 347 anymore when I'm doing show. My 347 is not for show. The number to call for show ni mo bá yín pin síbi torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ má bà show yìí jẹ́, má ní mi lára. Ó lẹ́tìkẹ́. Number leleyi. Mo tún ti bá yín cross body ẹ kẹ́ lè rí. That's the number to call. Ẹ má ní mi lára. Ẹ má bà show yẹn jẹ́. Ghana no be Naija. Ghana no be Naija. There was a case of one pastor. What's the guy's name again? One pastor in Abuja. They say that pastor, they catch him for money laundry. That same day they release him. They say that one God of man. Okay, I think I should be doing that. Maybe I should block all numbers on that particular line. Maybe I should block all numbers on that particular line. Because that's the line I use in streaming all the time. And they keep calling that number anytime I'm doing show. You are short of words. Don't be short of words. Ibi ababa ye jede ayé àwọn pa ba wun je o. Ṣebí àárín wa la tin ṣe party tá ń ṣe laulawu. We celebrate riches as a people. So why are we surprised? We have not seen anything. What we are seeing today is a result of my God shall supply all your needs according to your riches in glory. According to his riches in glory through Christ Jesus. Children of God cannot afford to be poor. You are to live in abundance. We are seeing the results today, and we have not finished seeing the results. The result is just coming out. We dey pray, we dey show, hero. We are just seeing, we have not seen anything. Kiwale tiri. Tiri nkankan, we dey tiri nkirun, ain't seen nothing yet. Kinshati lowo shani, ole lo bomo je, waya. Money order. Bonje come and marry. Kò bá yá láyé jẹ́, Kinshati lowo kò ní dá fún gbogbo yín. Ẹ jẹ́ n fi sí. Oh my God. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n block number yẹn so. I've blocked it so they won't be able to call. Very soon, kò sí ìlú tó máa gbà yín mọ́. Very soon, a country will give you opportunity to go and live, to come and live in their country. There are so many jobs you can do and be comfortable and be contented. But because you want to bam, you want to live like the big boys. You want to do what the big boys are doing. Big boys you think it's all big boys that do and get away with it. No. Not all. And you can be among the unlucky ones. Majority. At the end of the day, their life, they get meaning. Ghana say, go back to your country. This should be a lesson. This should be a lesson to our government. I hope they are looking. I hope they are watching. And I know they have seen this video. I'm very sure they have seen this video. How do they feel? They will say they are trying. When the leaders, corruption is going on among the leaders, how can you now say you want to curb Yahoo among young people? When the young people are seeing the leaders, what they are doing and getting away with it. They see what you are doing with the leaders.